We finally have news about SNAP benefits for November, and yes, there's an increase coming. But before you celebrate, it's important to understand what this really means. The situation is more complicated than the headlines suggest. The USDA has just announced a major update. Due to a calculation error, SNAP recipients will now receive 65% of their November benefits instead of the 50% originally planned. That might sound like good news, but it's still a significant reduction, and there's much more behind it. Here's the reality. We're on day 37 of a government shutdown. Because of it, the administration said funding for SNAP was running out, forcing a 50% cut. But officials later discovered a miscalculation in the SNAP contingency fund, the emergency reserve used when regular funding isn't available. That correction means benefits will now be reduced by 35% instead of 50%. To put that into perspective, a single person who normally receives $298 will get about $193 instead of $149. A family of 5 that usually gets $183 will receive about $769 instead of $591. Still a big loss, hundreds of dollars less for groceries, but it is slightly better than before. Now, here's where things get messy. Because states must recalculate benefits using the new 35% reduction, payments could be delayed, especially in large states like California. Some households may receive full benefits, others partial, and some may see nothing for weeks. If you don't receive your benefits by November 20th or 21st, contact your state SNAP office immediately. This affects 42 million Americans. Single parents, veterans, seniors, disabled individuals, working families, and students, all struggling to put food on the table. And while the USDA is using every dollar of the contingency fund to cover November, there's a looming question. What happens in December if the shutdown continues? That fund will be completely depleted, leaving no safety net for the next month. Adding to the crisis, food banks nationwide are overwhelmed. Demand is higher than ever, but donations are running low. Even those turning to food banks for extra help may find limited supplies. So, what can you do right now? Track your benefits daily. If they don't arrive by the 20th, reach out to your state office. Talk to others in your community who receive SNAP. Compare updates. Plan your meals carefully. Stretch that 65% by buying in bulk, using coupons, and focusing on affordable staples like beans, eggs, and rice. Locate nearby food banks and farmers markets that offer SNAP matching programs. Report any financial changes, job loss, rent increases, or medical expenses to see if you qualify for more assistance. Let's be honest, this situation is not okay. No one should have to wonder if they can feed their family because of government dysfunction. But remember, this is not your fault. It's a systemic problem, not a personal failure. Stay alert, stay informed, and most importantly, support one another. Share information, share resources, and help your community through this difficult time. Things will get better, but for now, we get through this together.